Chapter 67. The patriarchs visit the children of the midday. And so they came safely to the children of the midday, who, when they caught sight of them, left everything and rushed to welcome the arch-patriarchs with a dignified reception. However, when the numerous children saw the tiger, they were extremely frightened, because they knew the cruel tenacity of this beast. This they had experienced on an occasion when several youths had set out on a journey to the city of Enoch, of which they had heard. Although the beast was not allowed to hurt them, it could discourage them through its ferocious appearance and fury in its movements, and thus keep them from their folly. But it demonstrated its strength by attacking before their eyes an ox, that is, a giant aurochs, rushing out of the thicket and eating it up completely. This scene caused the few keen travellers to turn back, and spoilt their pleasure in travelling also for the future. All the more so since the leader of the small party was hit hard by the tiger's tail. In view of this lesson, the children feared this beast and were amazed to see Asmahel sit on its back, unafraid, and be comfortably carried by it. When Adam saw their fear, he said to Enoch, "Behold, the children are scared of Asmahel's mighty carrier. Go and strengthen them in the name of the Lord, so that they may no longer be frightened, and come closer to us to receive my blessing. Amen." Then Enoch went to the frightened children and said to them, "Listen, all you children of Adam, you children full of wisdom. How come that you are afraid at the sight of a mighty, yet fully obedient beast? What did you get Seth's wisdom for when you were afraid of that which should obey you? This is so because at some time you yourselves have strayed from obedience, which is the foundation of all wisdom. And you are then forced back by the power of such a beast's unbending obedience. Otherwise, it is hard to imagine what could have caused your fear." And the children answered, "Listen, Enoch, grandson of Jared, it is as you say. 5 youths secretly tried to be disobedient and secretly go against our will, for their eyes had shamelessly glanced towards the city of Enoch. But their feet were soon sent back to the region of the foundation of wisdom by such a beast. However, as they later told us of the great strength and cruelty of this beast which they had witnessed, we are afraid of it." And Enoch answered, "As if I did not know what has troubled your hearts already for a long time. Good for you that it was only your children in whom an evil seed which you had planted in them wanted to take root. Otherwise this tiger might have become a bad traitor to you, and he whom the beast is carrying would have made your wisdom a great folly. But now go without fear to the Archfather Adam, that he may give you what you now need above all. And so take courage in the name of the Lord, and follow me unafraid. Amen." And promptly one group after the other went to Adam, where they fell down, and Adam blessed them. When they had all received the blessing, Enos was asked to tell them to rise. When this had happened according to old custom, they brought fruit, bread, milk, and honey, which they handed to Adam and his grandsons. And they touched it all, praised me for such gifts to the children, and then bade them step back about 30 feet, so that Enoch might again speak for this midday region some words out of the depth of life in God. However, when these children of the midday wanted to step back, the tiger began to roar so mightily that the earth shook under their feet, and the midday children sank down for fear and began to anxiously call for help. Adam himself turned to Enoch and asked him what this meant. Seth and the others did the same, for with the exception of Enoch and Asmahel, no one understood the behavior of the tiger. For Enoch understood it out of me, and his disciple out of Enoch, and therefore kept sitting calmly and unafraid on the back of the roaring beast. Then Enoch turned respectfully to Adam and said, "O Father, if you wish it, touch the tongue of the beast, and it will tell you why it roars so mightily." Said Adam, "Enoch, is then my finger more powerful than yours?" And Enoch replied, "Father, your finger is out of God, but mine only out of you. Therein lies the might of your finger for the glorification of the name of Jehovah." So Adam touched the tongue of the beast, which then immediately mightily sounded the following intelligible words: "Adam, you great end and beginning of all creation out of the hand of God. Behold, the ones you bade step back have a blind obedience, but their will is sinning in this blindness. Therefore, awaken first of all the faithfulness in their hearts, and make their will modest. Only then see what fruit the midday will bring you. But if you wish to partake of a spiritual meal, do not bid your children step back. For when I have a meal, I do not drive my children away, and I am only a tiger. Amen. Hear, Amen.